Yo, big thanks to EA for sponsoring this limited time mode tips and tricks video. Here, I will cover 2 of my most favorite LTMs and give you some tips and tricks to help you get some wins. First one up, the brand spanking new second shot blitz mode. When I say brand spanking new, I mean this has never come to Apex Legends Mobile before. Not in previous versions, not even in the beta test versions last year. Yup, this is literally the first time this game mode came to Apex Legends Mobile. So without wasting any more time, let's kick it. Alright, let me keep things super simple. Second shot blitz mode is a super fast-paced, action-packed battle royale mode experience, but with a twist. Everything else is literally the same. You jump out of dropship at the start, you loot, you kill, you can't even revive teammates. The only difference as far as mechanics go is that during second shot blitz mode, if you get eliminated, you know, fully killed, you can respawn back in without needing your teammate to grab and end scan your banner. Beware though, you can only respawn through this mode once per game, and once a timer runs out, blitz shot mode finishes and you'll have to be scanned back in as normal if you die. Each game lasts for 12 minutes, the ring starts small right away, and there are fewer rounds. Lastly, there are only 14 squads that can enter, so 42 players in total. Here are a couple of useful tips for this mode. Number 1. Don't bother saving up the respawn. It's a 12-minute quick match. I'd just go guns blazing and drop in hotspots for immediate fights if I were you. Daddy, I'm dead! I'm dead. I'm dead. Time left to respawn. 5 seconds. Second shot. You can respawn after the countdown ends. Ooh. Ooh.
Where are you?
Hello?
Oh.
Hello, mate. Oh, that's sick. Hey, yo, that's sick. That's the whole purpose of the mechanic. A nice safety net. Plus, there's always the standard revive through the respawn beacons anyway. Number 2. Try landing on a shield first, especially when hot dropping. There will be so many people shooting at all directions. A shield will basically help you survive longer. You cannot use your weapon if you're dead. Blitz shot mode is amazing not only for its fast-paced non-stop action, but also for warm-up matches before grinding ranked. I myself normally warm up in TDM, but it's not exactly the same. In TDM, you go in with a kitted weapon loadout of your choice, but in second shot blitz mode, you get the real BR experience. You basically play in the same BR maps and you have to loot for items. I really wish I'd make this a permanent mode actually. Next, we have gun game. This mode is a double-edged sword though. This is something we don't tend to want, but actually need. Let me explain. In Battle Royale, you can't always find the weapons that you want, especially when you've just come back from revive and there's barely any loot around. You'll literally be forced to pick up the first weapon you find and try to use it. And sometimes you find a gun that you have no idea how to use because you've never practiced it. This is where gun game comes handy. In this mode, you'll be forced to use completely random weapons. You'll spawn with one weapon to use, no secondary. Once you've killed an enemy with that weapon, you'll automatically switch to the next one. You'll basically do this for 15 different weapons. Once you've killed 15 enemies and used 15 different weapons, you'll enter Frenzy Stage. During Frenzy Stage, you'll only be able to do melee attacks, but you'll get a nice permanent speed boost. Once you've killed 3 enemies during frenzy mode, you win the match. Last on gun game mechanics, shields do not evolve but will auto repair after a few seconds of not taking any damage, or you can repair using shield cells. Here are some tips for you to use in gun game. Number 1. This is hella obvious, but pay attention to what weapon you're currently holding. You will have no choice but to adjust your playstyle with every gun that you switch to. Even 2 SMGs work differently. Basically, position yourself behind cover and keep your distance with snipers, use movement and get super close when you have an SMG, so on and so forth. Number 2. Pay close attention to the next weapon you're switching to. If you're holding an SMG but your next weapon is a sniper, maybe it's worth planning your kill and maybe think about how you're going to distance yourself from the next target, or get ready to quickscope someone that's close to you. Number 3, like and subscribe, because why not?
Oh! Maple syrup won it! GG's!